I'm going to try and show something of following a growth ring. With you, it's not essential. It's a wouldn't it be nice if. And you can see the growth rings here. This is where the limb swells up towards the handle. But what you'll find with you is that with a spoke shave or draw knife or whatever, you can get reasonably close and you can see the lines of the growth rings, and as long as these are running along the bow, it's not too vital. Again, not too vital here at the grip because the grip's so thick it's not an issue. But I'll just try and show how one of the tricks to getting down to the next ring. Now this slightly darker yellowy ring is what we want, and the paler stuff, like chicken meat is how I see it, because it's like overcooked dry chicken breast meat. It's slightly white and slightly crumbly, and if you try and go that way to remove it, well, you can dig into the next darker yellow stuff or whatever. Trick is you get an old bastard file or a rasp. If you use a rasp, just let the weight of the rasp rest on there and do it really gently. I don't know if you can actually see the marks already where I've been rasping it. I'm basically just trying to get this yellow section moving further up here. But if I just let the weight of the rasp on there, and it will gradually just tear off the white chicken meat. And as soon as you see yellow coming through, you stop. And you go to your bastard file. And you work across the grain and it just tears it off. You can see I'm just holding it lightly in my hand, and you'll expose more and more of the yellow. Well, nothing much is happening here yet. You can just see it's tearing there. It's tearing off the white chicken meat. Don't know if you can see it there, it's just torn it off nicely and there's yellow showing there. Rasp. There we go, that's done. It's popped it back to here now. So it's not impossible, it's slow and fiddly, but you don't try and do it all at once. You work it down to roughly following growth rings, and then as you're working down the bow, you do a little and often and tidy it up, follow the growth ring a bit better, and you'll end up with it looking pretty. Now, I've probably bored you all to tears now, but it's one of those things that people don't actually show you how they do it. But going across the grain with something coarse but held lightly, and you can just tear off the white stuff and get to the solid, more yellow ring underneath.